Yeah, I mean, I can't say enough about the jury. They just did a fantastic job. Very attentive, completely involved. I think took the time to review all the evidence. Just fantastic jury. Just a great tribute to the system.
Are you surprised, though, that you got a conviction on every single count?
Well, I'm naturally a pessimist, so yes, I was surprised, but it's worthy of the evidence. I mean, it's entirely consistent with the evidence. I also just want to thank the team of people that I had working with me. I think that the citizens of Pennsylvania have been just tremendously well served by some of the people, and I want to thank the district attorney of Philadelphia County, who loaned us a prosecutor named Pat Blessington, who's been one of my partners in this thing for 5 years. He had left the office, he had gone to Philadelphia, and District Attorney Williams graciously allowed him to return to help us in this case. Just incredibly valuable.
Are you ready for an appeal?
What the possible penalties are? I mean, what does mine add up to?
It's a lot. I mean, I haven't sat down and
But many of these would be concurrent, wouldn't many of these?
all the thefts merge. It's just an oddity of Pennsylvania law that one theft equals all theft. That's why we have to charge this sort of cumbersome 4 thefts in every single.
So basically, he will serve time only for one count on each of the Aristotle, GCR.
No. He can be sentenced under each episode for three counts. The conflict of interest.
No, I meant the theft charges in each of those different situations would only be one.
Correct.
Sentence.
Altogether, could you give us a range of what he's facing? Or both of them?
No, off the top of my head, I don't. It's entirely up to the judge. I mean,
What's
I mean,
the
it's
maximum?
the maximum on all of them. Again, off the top of my head, I mean, it's in excess, I think, of 50 years. That's not going to happen, but
Right.
it's a very high number.
For each of them?
Yes.
For each?
You think he would
And what's the
you
lowest?
think he would likely get more time than Mr. Vion, for example, or given all the charges here?
I just don't know. I just don't know.
Do you know what the sentencing guidelines would put this? I understand you don't have exact numbers.
Yeah, I actually
Right.
didn't sit down and calculate it. I mean, a conflict of interest from the Senate, I can give you a very boring recitation of the sentencing guidelines. I mean,
Frank, any
put everybody
irony?
to
Sorry to
sleep.
interrupt you. Any irony that the jury came back on election day for these election crimes?
It certainly crossed my mind, but I don't know. I don't know.
What kind of message do you think this verdict sends?
I sure hope a very powerful one. This is now, I believe this will be like the 22nd and 23rd individuals who have either pled guilty or been convicted of crimes stemming from the investigation into the legislature. And I sure hope that it's making a difference. I sure hope the message is getting delivered over there, that they're there for the best interest of the people and the best interest of the people only, and they should not be using the money of the people for personal efforts.
Is this broad investigation of legislative corruption still going on, the investigation?
Yes.
And Zimmerman, is that the last defendant, and what is status with his case?
In this group, I believe that is the last. In the Republican House group, it is.
So he was severed, so his
Yes.
trial will come single.
Yes.
When is that, do you know?
I believe it's sometime before the end of the year. I'm not exactly certain.